So check me out. This is Hernandez Govan. Hernandez is one dumb motherfucker. And let me explain to you why, folks. Hernandez is part of the Dolph case. He beat the Dolph case and still running around acting like he Billy Badass, folks. So boom. He was in the middle of the Dolph case. They said that Big Jook was his partner. He was the middleman between Big Jook and Young Dolph's killers. But in court, they couldn't prove that he really had something to do with it, even though the Young Dolph's killers snitched on him and said that he was the middleman between the two parties. But in a court of law, he couldn't have been proven guilty with that through the court of law. But in my opinion, and probably the people that's in Memphis' opinion, I believe he has something to do with that, bro. I don't think that them people was lying on him. I just don't think that they could prove it in court. So he got found not guilty. But do I believe that he's not guilty? No, I believe he's guilty than a motherfucker. I'm gonna be 100. So boom, with him getting off on that, in my opinion, he should have skipped town and never came back ever to Memphis. But he didn't do that, folks. So this what happened. I'm finna tell you why he locked up right now. So bro had an interview and he couldn't get a rental car in his name for whatever reason. He couldn't do it by himself. He 50 something years old, couldn't get a rental car in his own name, whatever. So he paid his ex-girlfriend $540 to go get his rental car for him. She couldn't get the rental car either. So he missed out on some money that he was gonna make on the interview with the rental car. So he was supposed to make like 4 bands or whatever. So he told her, don't even worry about the $500 that I gave you. Give me all my money on the back end. And this how I know he just out here looking for shit to do to people, because it's like, bro, you done asked this woman to get you a rental car for $500. She didn't get the rental car. So since you missed out on the money, you want her to pay for the whole shindig. You think she got 4 bands to just give you, bro? No, I don't think she got 4 bands to just give you, bro. So for you to just be trying to antagonize her when you just could have got her money back, or you could have booked your own goddamn Turo or rental car, you deserve to be locked up. Because boom, after she said she couldn't do that, he started texting her phone like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, a National Guard can't stay outside your house forever, and da. So she calls the police, and since the National Guard is in Memphis, the National Guard pull up on her, and she report to the National Guard what happened. So now he has federal, well, not federal, it didn't start off federal. Now he has stalking charges. But since the feds are in Memphis and he already has a high profile name, the feds picked this up because it wasn't a federal case at first. It was a regular stalking cybercrime crime. He had a $4,000 bond, and that's what's crazy. He could pay the $4,000 bond to get out of jail, but you want to cyber stalk and harass this woman over 4 bands? No, bro. No. Especially this. It was a video that came out this week of dude just getting mollywopped by one of Young Dolph's partners. They had him by his neck like this on a car. They had him by his neck, and then you just seen you heard in the video of him just getting beat up. You just heard thump. So I'm like, you just had a situation with a dude. And I'm not saying that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, but it looked like you was getting beat on in this video, and then you harassing this woman, and you didn't have to do none of this. Like, none of this had to be done. If you had the money to get out of jail, you had the money to leave this woman alone. So with me knowing that he had something to do with this Young Dolph stuff, bro, and all this other stuff that he got going on, I don't want him to get out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want him to get out. I'm not saying that I wish jail on nobody. I really don't. But once you already in there, that don't got nothing to do with me. I don't want you to get out that bitch. I'm gonna be 100 with you. So we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with this case and find out what's going on after I get some more information. But he's supposed to get a bond. They denied his bond. It went from being a regular Tennessee state issue to a federal issue. So with that being said, I think they trying to cook his ass.